Hey water signs, it's Suzanne here to do a little weekend reading for you. All right, so water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm using a few of my decks today, and we're just going to kind of take a look at possibly, you know, what's underneath the surface when it comes to somebody you're dealing with, okay? What's underneath the surface, maybe, and why, and, you know, how they might be feeling or thinking about you, or what they might want to say. Let's get this out of the way. All right, let's move these up a little bit. All right, and then we'll clarify with some tarot. So you might find that there's one specific message that resonates with you. You might find that all the messages resonate. So take it as it resonates and let go of what doesn't. Okay, since not only is this a general reading, but it's a general reading for water signs, all right, in general. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, so we're going to take a look at the middle cards first, okay? So this could be what your person is wanting to say to you or feeling. Again, something that they might not be sharing right now. All right, so let's see what we have here. We have your smile actually lit me up. Okay, so are you aware of that? Has your person said that to you? Has your person said that, you know, your smile lights them up, makes them feel happy, makes them feel special? They really like it when they see your smile. It makes them feel really good. All right, what else do we have here? We have doing things differently now. Okay, so this might be somebody that you haven't seen in a while. This might be somebody that you're thinking about. This person, you might have inspired this person to be doing things differently. Okay, yeah, I mean, we'll take a look at what that is all about, all right? And then what do we have here? We have, wow, I love you. So, you know, this feels like a little bit of a progression here. You know, I feel like you inspired this person to do things differently in their life, all right? Have they told you at any point that they love you? Okay, because deep down, I feel like they do. This could be somebody that you're currently in a relationship with, okay? Or it could be somebody that you're in some type of separation with as well, okay? So up here, we have the raw ego speaks. So, you know, these cards could explain why somebody has a challenging time or a difficult time possibly expressing themselves, or, you know, being really honest and authentic with you. Okay, so what do we have here? We have, I judge others by standards I can't meet myself. So, you know, when somebody is in that energy, you know, when they're judging others, you know, it's really about them judging themselves. So, you know, if this has happened between the two of you, you know, somebody might have been very demanding of you in a certain way. And you might have thought along the way, well, you don't even do that. You're not doing that. You know, you expect something from me, and yet you don't do it yourself. So, you know, and this could be, you know, this could be your energy too, you know. I mean, it's a general reading. It could be This could be what your person is feeling. This could be about you, okay? But somebody here, you know, has a very high standards that they themselves can't meet. And when they judge others, including you, it's really about them judging themselves. It really has very little to do with you. So if you find yourself getting in arguments with somebody about things like this, like, you know, it could be, you know, just as an example, let's see, what can I think of here? Like in a relationship, you know, if somebody expects you, you know, to call them before they go to bed or before you go to bed, okay? You might regularly call that person or text that person, you know, before you go to sleep. And this person likes it when you do that. And yet when they forget to do it or you forget to do it, you know, they have a very harsh response to that, even though they have forgotten to do it on many occasions. They've forgotten to text you, or, you know, like if you are traveling and you say you're going to call the person when you get where you're going or when you get home and you forget to do it. They also forget to do it themselves. And, you know, it's like, well, shoot, you know, I mean, you have this expectation of me, but you don't hold yourself to the same standards. Try not to get too upset with situations like that, because it really isn't about you. It's about your person kind of failing on their own expectations of themselves. That's what actually aggravates them. It really has very little to do with you. You're a reflection of what this person may not like about themselves, okay? Yeah. So what else do we have here? We have, I tend to not believe in a higher power because nothing ever goes my way. So, you know, that energy is, first of all, that's a hard way to live, okay? Because, you know, what that says is somebody possibly may not have a lot of faith, okay? And I don't mean in a religious way. I mean, you know, faith that things are always working out for us, you know, that the universe always has our back. And when I say the universe, for some of you, that can be God or source, okay? So, you know, I feel like that's what this person is doing differently. You know, this person is finding their faith. And you might have had a big part in that. You know, once we find our faith, everything takes on a different perspective, okay? So, you know, if somebody believes, or they tend to believe, or they don't tend to believe in a higher power, then the weight of the world is on their shoulders. And it can make somebody very angry, very easily agitated, okay? Feeling like the world is against them. And that's just simply not the case, okay? So I feel like that is a big change that this person is going through, whether they're with you right now or whether the two of you aren't, you know, together right now. This is something that they might be finding on their own, or you are in some way inspiring them to find this out about themselves, okay? What do we have here? All right, we have, I am socially awkward, but I pretend. Okay, so that's interesting. I feel like this person is, you know, this might be something that they try to hide about themselves, okay? You know, they're saying here that they love you, okay? If they feel socially awkward, it probably shows up in, you know, how they give affection, all right? This person might be very uncomfortable giving affection, maybe giving affection in public, and you interpret that as that they're not interested in me, they're not proud of me, they're embarrassed by me. I don't feel like that's the case at all, okay? This person, has struggled being socially awkward in their life. For those of you that have experienced that yourself, you know how much anxiety that can produce for people. If you look at it from this person's perspective, they are in a way terrified of being in public or looking foolish or looking like being judged. All right, so that's a big deal. That's a big deal for a lot of people. A lot of people keep that very, very hidden, okay? And because they're keeping it hidden, what do? They tend to wear a false mask, okay? They wear a false mask and they have to pretend. So another sign of this would be, your person acts very different in public, okay? They might put on their public persona, and that translates to you like they want attention from everybody else but you. But in actuality, they want acceptance from everybody else. They already know they have acceptance from you. So, these are some of the issues that create challenges in relationship. Okay? So there are some deep-seated things here for this person, right? They judge others by standards they can't meet themselves. Well, that makes a lot of sense if they feel very socially awkward. They might be very judging of people in social situations, right? And they are afraid that other people are doing the very same thing to them. Okay? If they have very little faith or no faith, all right, they don't believe in a higher power. You might be dealing with somebody who was an atheist. Maybe the two of you talked about that. Okay? No judgment on that. That's that person's experience. Okay? But I feel like something about you is helping them to view things differently, helping them to find maybe a greater love within themselves. And that allows them to feel a genuine love for you. Okay? All right. So these aren't things that people are going to sit down and tell you. Okay? They're just not. People sometimes aren't aware. The only thing that I think might have been a conversation for some of you would be this. I tend to not believe in a higher power because, what does it say? Because nothing ever goes my way. All right? That's a belief system. Okay? If you believe or they believe that nothing ever goes their way, that's what they're drawing to them. Okay? Same for you. If you believe that, your relationships never work out or things aren't working out for you, then you're not aligned with your higher self, which is always helping things to work out for you. And that's the truth. Okay? All right, so what do we have down here? All right, it says, admitting my issues and challenges. All right, and this is the throat chakra. So this is somebody admitting their issues and challenges. All right. I feel like this is growth because this is what they can't say to you. Okay. Judging others by standards I can't meet. I feel like somebody here is realizing that it's a good thing to talk about certain issues and challenges. It might help them work through it. What else do we have here? I love how you carry yourself in the external world. All right, so this right here is beautiful energy. I feel like you are like a beacon of light for this person. All right, you may not be aware of that, but I feel like that's exactly what you are. This is the throat chakra. This is the heart chakra. Okay, so this is coming from a place of love. This is coming from a place of communication. This might be a conversation that you have at some point with this person, you know, talking about their issues and challenges. I feel like they feel particularly comfortable with you, or have in the past felt comfortable with you. If the two of you are having difficulty in relationship, it feels like this is progress, okay? This person holds you, you know, in high regard, whether you're together or not. What do we have here? It says, I have challenging thoughts that distract me, okay? This person acknowledges and knows that on some level that they have these deep-seated issues, okay? You know, challenging thoughts that distract them, especially in social situations, all right? I feel like they take comfort when it comes to, you know, how they feel about you. I feel like there is a comfort that comes from knowing you, from being around you, from talking with you. I feel like this person trusts you, okay? So I feel like that's really important for you to know. All right, so what do we need more information on here? Water signs. Let's see. All right. Let's get some clarification here. Let's get some clarification here. Let's get some clarification here and here. Okay. All right, so this is about judging others by standards I can't meet myself. And we have Page of Swords. All right, so I feel like, first of all, Page of Swords is a card of, can be a card of gossip. It can be a card of, you know, paying attention to what others think, possibly more than how important what you think is or what they think about themselves. But we have others here, judging others by standards I can't meet myself. You know, I feel like ultimately this comes down to this person, you know, really being concerned about being judged. It comes up here by being socially awkward. It comes up here, okay? So I feel like at the end of the day, this person really struggles with that. They really struggle with not only fear of judgment from other people, but also I feel like they very harshly judge themselves, you know, and the way that that shows up to you is, you know, they might come across as very judgmental of you. What do we have here? Doing things differently now. Four of Swords. So this might indicate that the two of you are on a break, okay? That this person is taking time to think about things, think about where they're at, what they want to do, what they want to do differently, okay? Being inspired by how you carry yourself in the external world. They love that. I feel like you are, you know, in a way, a model for them to grow. Let's see, one more card here. All right, so we have the Wheel. All right, so this is movement. This is a turning point. The Wheel says that this person is at a turning point in their life. And it feels like, I just keep feeling like you are an inspiration for this person. Okay? One more here. What is the turning point? We have 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this person is really learning how to love themselves, how to be content on their own, maybe not being necessarily dependent on somebody, but finding their own, you know, cup of love, their own contentment in life. So if the two of you aren't together right now, I feel like that's what this person is doing, is finding their own happiness so they can share it with you, okay? And that's important. That's important growth. All right, so admitting my issues and challenges. What is this about? We have 7 of Wands. All right, so you know, I feel like this is a very stubborn energy. I feel like this person feels like they have to defend themselves, defend their actions, you know, even when they know they've made bad choices. I feel like they dig in and they defend what they do wrong versus admitting issues and challenges. So I feel like, you know, if you've been dealing with somebody that's been very stubborn and not owning what they do, that's part of the lesson here, okay? When you don't have any faith, when you don't believe in a higher power, when you don't believe that the universe is working for your higher good, then it's very easy to deflect and not own the issues that you have. And I feel like this person definitely struggles with a stubborn energy. They dig in. I swear. Sorry, just waiting for that barking to end there. All right, so what do we have here? He's going in the slammer. He's going in the slammer after I'm done here. Challenging thoughts that distract me. All right, so what is this about? We have 6 of Wands. So the most challenging thoughts that this person has are around love. 6 of Wands. What does victory in love look like for this person? Is it an ego victory? Okay, a victory of the ego. You might be dealing with a fire sign here, okay? You might be dealing with an earth sign. You might be dealing with an air sign. But, you know, what I feel like this is saying is this person's really taking a good long look at what it is they define as victory in love. Is it more of an internal win, you know, where it doesn't matter what other people think? Or is it an external win where, you know, this person seems to feel vindicated or validated by the connection or relationship with you? He wants that approval, or she wants that approval of other people. Which is more important? Let's see. What do we have? High Priestess. So, High Priestess, you know, it's a more passive energy. It's kind of being non-active, sensing the mystery of the situation. It's seeking wisdom, okay? I feel like this person is seeking some type of wisdom about victory in love. I want one more here. They're intuitively trying to listen to, and then we've got 4 of Pentacles. All right, so 4 of Pentacles. I feel like they're holding back from listening to their intuition. Let's see what the I love you says. Look at this. King of Cups. Exactly. This is unspoken love. This person hasn't told you. You know, and they're holding back on their intuition about this feeling that they know that they love you, but they haven't said it yet. They haven't shared this with you. How you carry yourself in the external world. They love how you carry yourself, okay? Let's see what that's about. 5 of Wands. So, interestingly enough, they feel like there's a lot of competition for you, okay? You might have other people around you. You might have people that speak highly of you. You know, you're somebody that lights up a room. And this person, you know, feels 5 of Wands. They feel a sense of competition, okay? And with all of this underlying energy, especially, you know, I'm socially awkward, but I pretend not to be, okay? You know, they wear a mask. They feel like, I feel like this person highly judges themselves. They don't necessarily feel good enough for you. And when it comes to their deepest feelings here of love, they're not comfortable saying it quite yet. They're trying to figure themselves out here and get comfortable building up their own cup of love. All right. What they want to talk about with you is, you know, I feel like they really want to talk about some deep-seated issues and challenges that they have. What are those challenges around here? Two of Wands. All right. So even though they know what they want to do, they know where they want to go, Two of Wands, they've made a decision. Like, I feel like they've decided that you could be the one. They don't know how to go about it, you know, in a way that feels empowering to them. Okay? They don't know how to go about this. All right? Because they're very worried about other people. They're very worried about other people. They're worried about other people talking about them in a negative way. They're worried about being judged in social situations. Okay? They don't know if they, you know, appear good enough for you. They're not listening to their intuition right now, and they don't feel comfortable. They have the deep feelings for you. I feel like they love you, but they haven't been able to say it. And you can see possibly why that could be. You might be seeing evidence of this all the time. If somebody is in a constant state of complaining, you know, complaining about, you know, having bad luck, or complaining about things not going their way, or complaining about, you know, a hard break or things becoming difficult, you know, that is the energy of not believing in a higher power. If somebody completely turns into a different person when you're out with them socially, it's not about you. It's about them. Okay? All right. Water signs, that's what I have for you. You know, if this sounds like your person, you know, and you want a deeper, more personal reading and you want to explore it, certainly reach out to me. If not, no problem. You know, part of this might have sounded like your person and maybe another part, you know, didn't resonate. No problem. These are daily or weekend readings, you know, to help any way that they can. And, you know, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. These are either going to resonate or they're not. All right. So I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I hope this helps in some way, and I will talk to you next week. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. Bye.